Hello, Bill Molyneux here with Bill's History and War Game World, and we're in Newburgh, Maryland, near Waldorf, and we are at the Maryland Veterans Memorial Museum, and you won't believe it, but Goober the Traveling Bear is here too. And because I don't have my helpers of Josh or Lisa, my wife, or Troy, heck, Goober was supposed to be sitting on the Blue Star Memorial Highway, but the wind knocked him to the ground. Well, let's go inside, see what this museum is all about. I was told they have a cool Gatling gun in there. So let's see what's going on, and I'll pick up Goober. I think he knocked himself out. Well, this is the Veterans Museum in Newburgh, Maryland. And they have GG the Gatling gun. Pretty cool. Never been in this museum. We're just going to take a look around. Well, this is the American Revolutionary War Room, and it is pretty cool. A lot of neat things in this museum. I'm going to say the next closest town is La Plata, and then Waldorf. Just walking through. Women that served, and many women did. Both the French-Indian War and, of course, the American Revolution. And what do we have here? Our British soldier, really neat backdrop. A really neat diorama. The War of 1812 room. Wow, this is pretty cool. Dueling pistols. That's really neat. And of course, now this painting, French-Indian War, I don't know how many lectures I've taken regarding this painting. A lot of neat murals painted on the walls. And our War of 1812 soldier. This was really neat. The Battle of New Orleans, gigantic billboard. Well, we're in the American Civil War room. They have some nice little dioramas throughout the museum. A lot of mannequins. Here we have a Confederate artillery soldier. 3-inch rifle. Lots of these at Gettysburg. A Civil War quilt. That's quite unique. Damn the torpedoes, full speed ahead. Artillery shells. I'm being in a museum. I'm not narrating a lot because I don't want to disturb other people. The VMI. Now, I don't know how this video is going to come out. I forgot my handle and gimbal thing. I believe that would be John Wilkes Booth, of course, who was captured not far from here. And there's the Derringer reproduction, of course. We'll pause the video here as I go out to another room. Now this mural is incredible. I believe they'd be the Buffalo Soldiers. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. This is probably 10 feet by, I don't know, 15 feet. Little Spanish American War picture. Spanish American War is something I like a lot. I do both naval miniatures and 54s, but there's not a lot of Spanish American War games out there. Alright, I had to hit GG again. The Gatling gun. That is cool. And I mean, we're right up to it. It's not. Well, here we are at the World War I room. Quite a bit to see here. Probably didn't space out my time very good. Of course, JD of History Traveler, he's real big on always making sure to get the firearms. And we have some World War I uniforms. That bomb was actually dropped from an airplane. All right. Lamps made from shells. All right, let's hit this display case real quick. And of course, when you talk World War I, you're always talking gas masks. German helmet. All right, let's pause the camera and hit World War II. We got a display case with grenades. Pretty cool. including the Japanese ceramic grenade, which Robert Ambrose might be interested in seeing a picture of that. And of course, the Japanese grenade, Soviet, and of course our German potato masher. Alright, let's go in the World War II room. I'll pause it. Well, the World War II room is just jammed full of stuff. So, here we go. U.S. Navy destroyer escort, and that is one big model. Battleship Missouri. Really cool. There's artwork all over in here too. So this on 301 highway, Crane Highway, well worth visiting. Let's see what's over here. Try not to swing so fast. Apologize for that. There are planes hanging from the ceiling. There are armored cars and Kubra wagons and everything else. So here we have a Tommy gun. Emerald Brand. There's a grease gun. Very cool. German helmets and fatigue caps. The dreaded Mauser. Alright. Here we have some flying gear. I don't know what the glare is like for my camera. We have another big mural. P-38 hanging from the ceiling. They got a lot of models hanging from the ceiling, which are really neat. A small display case with some German firearms. Of course, everyone knows the German Luger. Now, for the war gamers out there, they have a Tarawa. And it is pretty cool looking. Apologize for the glare. But this Tarawa is really nifty. That's pretty cool for the Battle of the Bulge. Really neat. They have a nice display here for nurses and all they did and contributed to the war effort and all the lives that they saved. Let's hit the Korean War era. Well, it's the Korean War. Wow, they got B-29 bombers radar dish here. F-84C. B-29. And I have Korean War miniatures in both aircraft and in wargaming. Zip along here. Well, that's a pretty big camera. Weapons rack. Let me back up a bit. Sorry about that. Well, that's a pretty big boat. I'm going to say that's 6 feet long, that model. Really neat. Of course, we have a MASH unit, Mobile Army Surgical Hospital. So here they are working on the wounded, and then the wounded recuperating, and the exterior of the Mobile Army Surgical Hospital, just like the TV show MASH. And our Korean War era soldier. It gets cold in Korea. They have their mittens and winter gear. All right, let's head over to the Vietnam displays. All right, we're in the Vietnam displays, and they are having some kind of a Christmas party in the one room, so I can't narrate real loud. They have this room quite full. Here's a prisoner of war demonstration cage. Terrible, terrible conditions. This is a really neat diorama. Really nice. Really a nice diorama or display. Very well done. Sorry I lost track. I've overcome by how neat that is. There are literally things everywhere in this museum. Okay, that's our Vietnam soldier. We're going to come around this side. So our M16. All set up for battle. There's a lot to see here. There's the AR-7 survival rifle, 22 caliber. My father, I think, had one of those. All right, this room is from Afghanistan to the present. Very cool. A lot of uniforms, styles of uniforms. And as you can see, there is just a lot to see here. I'm only giving you a snippet. Snippet's been my new YouTube video word.